Hi, it's Coach David Halal. Today we gonna talk about counsel. Counsel. One of the things that's very important in life is that you must have people, different people in your life that can counsel you or that you can trust their counsel. In the book of Proverbs, it says, in the middle of counselors, there is safety. When there's a lot of counselors, that means a lot of people that are giving good advice and wisdom, wise, advice. Um, there is safety because you can actually think and you can actually have more than one mind. You can form even a mastermind. A mastermind. That means one or two people. I mean, two or more people put together to increase, mind power. To increase mind megahertz, if you will. The speed of thoughts. That's extremely important. So I believe that a lot of people don't. A lot of people that fail because they didn't have or they never had people that they can trust or people that would give them good counsel. Um, so that's it. Now let me say this. Thinking, if you think about this, you'll see that you would realize the same thing. Thinking with only one mind is the slowest way to get into your future. It's the slowest way to realize things. Because if you're only thinking by yourself, then it becomes really hard. And this is the reason why, even in jail, when they wanna punish someone, they put them in isolation. Isolation. When a man or human being, is left alone, is left by themselves. It's the worst form of torture. The worst form of torture, because without having somebody else that you can cross pollinate, bounce ideas upon, then your life become boredom. Your life become hard to figure out. Although you do need isolation sometimes so you can figure things out for yourself, but mostly you want to spend most of your time, thinking with other people that can form a mastermind. If your counsel is ignored, so will your needs. If somebody does not believe or does not believe in your counsel, then they won't believe your needs either, because they have to understand how you think or why you think this, when they have to trust your counsel. So that's extremely important. So a lot of times, for us to think clear, myself, when I don't sleep, when I'm tired, I tend to stutter a little more. So, or try. I tend to try to find the words and can't find them, and this and that. Why? Because I need to rest. So even when you need counsel or when you need to think, you also need rest. You need to increase your rest. You need to realize that counsel or advice or the way you think or the way of thoughts, is very important. And the more tired you are, or the less people you have around you that are thinking like you, the harder it is for you to make it. So you need to surround yourself with great people, with people that are thinking the way you think, and that's the only way you can make it. Now let me read a couple things that I've written down, in my thoughts when I was thinking about the counsel. Counsel. It says, I wrote down, I said, my deadliest losses occurred when I distrusted worthy counsel. My worst loss, happened when the people around me, whether it's my parents or book that I've read, that or somebody, one of my mentors, might have told me something, and so that's my worst. My worst losses happen when I ignored, worthy counsel. And so I would tell you, if you find good counselors or good people that are talking in your life, or like YouTube channels like that that can you know that you can learn certain things from. You know, you can add more on your knowledge. According to what I'm saying, it would be a really I mean, it's a really a big thing. It's a blessing. It's a great favor. You know, it's a good thing to have in your life. Every counseling session, there is an attempt to hide information from you. Anytime you're talking to your, you know, you're counseling somebody, there's, you know, the person you're talking to most of the times have something they're trying to hide. They really don't want to talk, you know, tell you everything. So you have to ask the right question to dig, to find out what they really want. And sometimes they really don't want to tell you, and it's fine. You don't have to find out everything because it's up to them to tell you, so you can give balanced counsel, because you don't want to give them, you know, advice, you know, that's missing a piece of information. Imagine that if you H2O, when, you know, H2O is, you know, the formula for water, right? But if you add one more oxygen, it turns into, you know, hydroperoxide. So you would have H2O2, which could potentially kill you if you drink it. So one ingredient is missing, and it's deadly. So it's very important for you, if you need counseling, and you're talking to someone that can give you counsel, don't hide, you know, worthy information or important information that could build up, you know, that could help them give you good counsel. I'm going to stop here with the counsel and advice, but make sure you take the advice that I give. Make sure you take the instructions, you know, in your life, the people of authority that you have in your life. Make sure also that you pay very close attention to those around you. This is Coach David Halal. Don't forget to subscribe. Click subscribe down on the left side. Like my videos, you know, share with everybody. Anybody, once you receive this video, especially if I, you know, text it or send it to you, I want you to share it to every contact you have, whether they young, old, white, black, yellow, except if they dead. But if they still around on earth anywhere in the world and you have their number and you can forward that YouTube video, I want you to do so for me, please. This is Coach David Halal, fearlessly and passionately changing your world from A to Z. And I am following my call and my destiny. You have a great day.